vector form of Coulomb's law. In this vector form, we will show the direction of force applied by one charge to another charge. For this, we will take position of two charges Q1 and Q2. So we take a origin to show position. So position vector of charge Q1 with respect to this origin O is vector R1, and position vector of Q2 with this origin is vector R2. Now distance between Q1 and Q2 is shown by vector R21 and vector R12. So vector R21 is equal to vector R2 minus vector R1, and its direction will be from charge Q1 to Q2. Now we take a unit vector in the direction of R21. So vector R21 cap is equal to vector R21 upon mod of R21. Now we can write vector form of force. Now force on charge Q2 due to charge Q1 is represented by F21. So vector F21 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R21 square into R21 cap. Here we take unit vector, because if we take vector R21, then we need to take R21 cube in upon. So it will be easier to take unit vector. It will not change the magnitude of this force. Now direction of vector F21 depends on sign of charges Q1 and Q2. If both charges are positive, then direction of F21 will be in the direction of R21, and if both charges are negative, then minus into minus will be again positive. So direction of F21 will be again in the direction of R21, which shows the repulsion, means force on charge Q2 due to Q1 will be away from Q1. Now if one charge is positive and another charge is negative, whatever which charge is positive, which charge is negative, it's no matter. Then we will get a minus sign before this formula. So formula will become F vector F21 equal to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 into R cap R21 cap upon R21 square. So this formula shows that direction of force F21 is opposite to direction of vector R21, which means towards charge Q1. So in this case, force applied by charge on charge Q1 on charge Q2 is attraction towards it. So this was force on charge Q2 due to Q1. Similarly, we can show force on charge Q1 due to charge Q2.